Salutations, family. Welcome back to the Purple Crown Goddess Tarot. I am the Purple Crown Goddess, Miss Nakia Monique, and today I am doing your love readings. I am on reading number 10 now. In case you don't know, I've been doing this blind eye style, so I have everybody's zodiac sign on a tarot card that I created, shuffled them up, assigned them to an envelope labeled 1 through 12, and sealed the envelope. So I don't know whose energy I'm specifically reading for. And that was just designed that way to remove the biases that I may have towards certain signs that play roles in my life, okay? All right? Or who don't play roles, you know? So we're on reading number 10. Okay, we're on reading number 10. So I'm getting ready to be able to post everybody's readings. I'm going to open the envelopes at the end of reading 12. All right, so divine feminine energies are on this side, represented by the clear quartz. Divine masculine energies are on this side, represented by the lapis lazuli. Okay, and this is called the mirror, the flame in the mirror style of reading, okay? Where we'll create a mirror here and of what's going on in the masculine and feminine, okay? Now, if you are here to heal yourself, all right, please pull energies and messages from both sides of the table, regardless of what energy you resonate with, okay? Because like I say, I've tried to remember to say in all of the readings so far, when I healed myself on my twin flame journey, it had a lot to do with me recognizing that I was resonating with the masculine energy. Okay, and when I started to heal that aspect of myself, when I started to accept that part of myself, I started to feel way more balanced, okay? And I was able to release people and things a lot easier that didn't have anything to do with my life's mission. All right, that's important to say to someone. Okay, now we'll go ahead and get into this message. Divine Mother and Father, Most High God, thank you so much for allowing us to be here right now. Thank you for allowing me to read for the viewer. Thank you for sending me clear messages. Decrease me, increase you, so that your messages can be heard. Thank you for secret synchronicities. Thank you for allowing the viewer to hear the voice within themselves, so that they'll recognize what path they need to take now. Thank you for abundance, healing, prosperity, soul growth, soul development. In your name, I thank you. So it is. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Okay. Show me the mirror of this energy. Card number 10, Divine Mother and Father. Show me the message and the words that I need to hear. Most High God. Okay, I don't know why I felt that the storm outside right now, the storm is getting the winds are getting a little rageful. So we're going to mirror the mind, heart, and physical, okay? And the physical aspect that we are going to read for in the mirror readings, the flame in the mirror, is the sacral, okay? The sacral chakra, or sacred chakra, which is why I chose that. It is the space of creativity, creation. It is the space that is associated with emotions, all right? So, crown chakra, Most High God. Heart chakra, thank you. And sacral chakra. Now, I'm turning the cards like this just for space. I have to set my camera up a little bit differently next time, and I will, because I like to do these mirror readings for all the chakras, okay? And we will. So let's see what's going on in the crown. Ooh, super huge transformation, a complete new renewal of your mind. Repentance, true repentance is going on in the mind. In the heart space, yeah, release and moving on. This is a complete renewal. I'm seeing the infinity symbol, I guess. Energy is, I'm even seeing it come like yes, something is changing, something is shifting, something is being walked away from, a situation, a circumstance is being walked away from. And in the sacred area, yeah, you're walking away from following and walking into your position of power. So the release card is traditionally the death card, and the lead card is traditionally the Emperor, which is associated with Aries. And Aries is the start of the zodiac procession, okay? And so this is all about leadership, this reading. So mirroring the energy of renewal in the crown, look, ooh, renewal, rebuild. This is some serious energy in the mind. This is the energy of somebody thinking of getting married or getting a divorce, tearing a house down or building a house, leaving to get a job or moving or quitting a job and moving home. Like this is some major life changes that someone is contemplating. Okay, relationships, moving in with somebody, having a child with somebody. These are major energies that are being thought about. In the heart space, mirroring, moving on, is embrace. Yes. So moving away from less than what you were worth into a space of complete worthiness, and you see that in self. Again, I just want to note another major arcana. This is typically the World card. And then mirroring the Emperor or the lead card in the sacred space is well-deserved reward. Well-deserved reward for your leadership. Well-deserved reward. This is the energy of a leader anyway. Look, crown chakra even at the root. This is the energy of a leader here. This is the energy of someone who may be going through such a rebirthing process, and that rebirthing process is turning you into the leader that you were designed to be. And I can imagine that it could be quite heavy at times. All right. So since this is a love reading, this is happening within the shared space. Okay. This is the space where masculine and feminine are both feeling this way. Now, if you are here for self, then this is beautiful and indicative of a sacred union, a sacred marriage in the heart space of both masculine and feminine energies. When I think of this, I think of giving and receiving. Receiving being feminine energy and giving being the masculine energy. Now, when the union within self has been consecrated, it happens because what you do reflects what you think, and what you think reflects what you do. Capiche? Capiche. Okay. My daddy used to say that to me when I was growing up. So he's a Scorpio, just throwing that out. All right, so let's pull the energies of the divine feminine. Thank you so much, Most High God. Thank you for allowing me to share your messages. What energies would you like to discuss about the divine feminine? Card number 10. Energies for divine feminine for card number 10. Energies for divine feminine. Most High God, thank you. Number 10. Seems like I saw something flip over. Look, the Emperor again. Such fire energy, and that wanted to come out as well. Well, it has to be there for whatever reason. Thank you, Most High God. Energies for Divine Feminine. Energies that you would like to discuss with Divine Feminine for card number 10. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. Let's just get the cards on the table. For some reason, I'm doing your reading a little bit differently. Thank you, Most High God. Thank you so much. Divine Masculine. Most High God, thank you so much. Energies for Divine Masculine. Two of Cups. Nine of Scepters. Nine of Scarabs. Okay, so this is Nine of Wands and Nine of Pentacles. The Scribe of Scepters comes out. And then the Warrior of Swords. Okay, fighting for your love. I see. If this is a reading of a sacred marriage within self, you are overcoming some type of temptation, some type of adversity going on within yourself, telling yourself new things, new thoughts so that you can manifest new things. Now, let's get into these cards for Divine Feminine. What was this that wanted to come out with this Emperor card? Okay, so that Three of Wands there with the Six of Wands, more fire energy. The Hierophant, the Four of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is always my guide card. The aces, for one, they let you know that they are gifts straight from the divine, straight from the Most High God. Okay, and so this is a new thought again with this rebuild and this death in the crown chakra area, the embrace with walking away in the heart chakra area, and then well-deserved reward with the Emperor here. This is all new everything for this connection, with self. Okay, I'm seeing that the feminine energy is stepping more into the energy of balancing out, thinking about what I'm giving before I give. So whomever this is that has claimed this side or that is resonating with this side of the reading, there is an idea of understanding that I've been giving too much. I've been in my masculine energy too much, of giving too much and not receiving. So now I'm going to pause and take a look at what I'm giving, what I'm doing, why I'm giving it, who I'm giving it to, how much is it going to cost me? Is it going to be a huge risk? Am I going to be able to get out of this water here without having my arm ripped off by a shark, right? I'm not just giving because I think that things should be given. I'm giving in a more strategic way now. I'm giving from an aspect where I don't have to shortchange my own soul. Renewal, rebuild. This creates so much success in your soul that it's like solar plexus popping. Everybody can see the changes that you are experiencing. Some are afraid of it, some are not. Your tradition is changing. The way you worship is changing. The way you interact with your mate is changing. The way that you perceive a relationship to be is changing. What you're declaring more within your heart, what it is that you truly want. You don't wear every emotion on your sleeve anymore, even though there have been times where you have had your feelings on such a swollen type. What I mean by swollen, I mean like a swelling sea, a raging sea. There have been moments like that with this, if you're resonating with this, where the emotions have been just so overwhelming that yeah, you just didn't think that you would ever be able to get them under control or on a handle on them or anything. But now you're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel because you're reevaluating where you pay your energy to. Now, with the divine masculine energies over here, we start with the Two of Ankhs, the Nine of Scepters, the Nine of Scarabs, the Scribe of Scepters, and the Warrior of Scepters. I'm seeing that, I'm hearing Nipsey Hussle. I write it down and then I follow through with the Scribe of Scepters here. And then the Warrior of Swords is like, my word is my bond. I recognize now how the things that I've said, I didn't follow through on them. And I will not let that happen again, because a man is only worth his word. And so because of that, I make sure that even if I don't have a dime in my pocket, my word is still my bond. If I said something, I'm going to do something. Okay? Because I'm fighting for this opportunity to build with a queen who recognizes a way to build with me. Again, if this is a reading of self, recognizing the ability to do what I am thinking and think what I am doing, meaning that there is a sacred marriage of the higher mind with what behaviors and actions are being displayed on the earth. And this masculine is really seeing that the more that I feed into love, the energy of love and the energy of self-love, and protect that, the more relationships that actually benefit me start to flow into my life. The Nine of Scepters, this is heavy spiritual work, but almost fun, like a game. You're starting to recognize, well, if I shine this type of light or this type of energy, this is the resonance of that. And this is what I get back from that. So from this spiritual work, I get this spiritual payment. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Now let's pull the emotions of the divine feminine. Thank you, Most High God. Ghost. What about this ghost? Way more than what I have wanted. But I do see your protection. Your success is protected. Strength over fear. Okay. Happiness. Okay, so we got ghost, sweetness, space, consciousness. Okay, this ghost is showing me that there are some fears about some behavioral patterns from the past, and coping mechanisms, and the way that you go about healing yourself, loving yourself, soothing yourself. Okay. And the divine is asking that if you have any unhealthy coping mechanisms, that if you consider moving towards suspending them for a time. And you don't have to just cut it away and throw it away right now. But as you enjoy whatever it is that you're enjoying that brings you this sweetness or this idea of sweetness, you're being asked to evaluate it. Evaluate it. And give it some space. Give yourself some time to contemplate and some time to be there for yourself. And don't just throw down your, I want to say devices, because that's exactly what they are. And I'm also hearing Hotel California playing in my mind. Also, where they talk about, we stab it with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast. Yeah. It's like trying to get rid of an addiction almost, but don't trade in, like, don't go from the frying pan to the fire, basically. Be conscious of why this thing exists. You guys' reading is going a little longer than I wanted. Okay, now for the emotions from the masculine. Okay, lots of thoughts. I will not be taking them all. Okay. Divine Masculine, Most High God. What emotions do you want to be addressed here? the happiness card keeps drawing me in. Divine Feminine, as you start to self-reflect and identify certain things, you will understand more and more what makes you happy. And it's not necessarily the thing that you do to soothe, but it's just contemplate on, are you being there for yourself in those times? Are you spending time with yourself? Are you breathing deeply? Like, what is it about what you do to self-soothe? What is it about it that makes you happy? Okay, so Divine Masculine Energies. I see envy and judgment at the bottom of the deck. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So they'll write it down and I follow through. It might not be going through just exactly how you thought it would, but right now your lessons are coming through adversity. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. This is with this warrior card here. And look, the Ace of Swords here underneath this warrior sword. So both Divine Masculine and Feminine have the Ace of Swords. And this is a brand new way of thinking. Okay, gifted to you by the Most High God, but you have to surrender to it. I can release my need to control. Okay. And with the adversity, challenges or challenging situations are the best way to learn. Okay, now let's pull some romance angels cards. Because the connection here, it looks like I feel a huge disjointedness between the energies for some reason. Retreat, yeah, this energy might need... I just feel like this is more of a self-love reading than any of the other signs. And didn't I say that? I feel like this is a self-love reading more so than the other signs. And this says love yourself first. Yeah, so the blockage that's coming up is the need to merge masculine and feminine energies from both sides of what was explained today, and that will call in a soulmate energy. Okay, I see let your friends help you, and that came out upside down in reverse. So some of you may need to back away from the advice that you're taking from friends, especially if the advice makes you raise an eyebrow or it pings at your soul a little bit more than usual. Then that advice probably wasn't for you. And then I'm seeing healing family issues and romantic feelings in reverse. Okay, so this is making me feel this adversity here. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. You know, family issues are one of those things that can help you to identify your passions, especially when it's a lot of pain that comes from that. But that pain must be transmuted into passion so that you don't hurt your partner, okay? Because that turns into a very codependent situation. All right, so let's pull some angelic advice. I want to use this deck for the masculines this time, and the angels of Atlantis for the feminine. Because I've been using them the other way the whole time. This space that you're taking, feminine, is going to grant you some intuition. Archangel Raziel coming through. And enchantment with the unicorn, divine intelligence. And I'm going to tell you, the unicorn comes out to say that once you get this energy together, all in check, that the person that you attract with healing yourself and loving yourself first is going to be so rare that it's going to blow your mind, that you might be shadow boxing a little bit initially, because you might think that this person is just like all the rest, but they're not. They really are going to be a rare specimen of a human being, because you are a rare specimen of a human being, but you're going to need to heal first, and that is both aspects of this reading. Angelic assistance assisting the divine masculine at this time. Self-discipline is a big deal. Divine masculine, I'm seeing that you are a wondrous being of light. There is nothing to change or fix. And it is the goddess of beauty. So since this energy comes out for the divine masculine, this is an energy of letting you know that it is a time and place to receive. It's a time to get in touch with your feminine aspect. That's not in the aspect of gender. It's in the aspect of energy. Learning how to receive so that you can flow. Okay? And then the two angels that popped out for divine masculine are angel of space clearing. It is time to clear old negative thoughts and feelings, okay? And goddess of the unknown. A new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove fear and embrace the unknown, okay? So, yes, this has been a really dope reading. I really love this reading. Powerful energies here in the mirror. Whether you know your soulmate or your twin flame or this life partner, whether you know them or not, they are feeling this same energy now. This, what we pulled in the middle here. And both energies are working on healing and sending love to one another. Even though you guys may not know each other's faces yet. Which is beautiful. And even if you are in a committed relationship, there is a lot of energy that is being cultivated now. So try not to see your partner as the enemy. You know, it's really important to not see your partner as the enemy when you are gaining the ability to be more intuitive, because the intuition is a double-edged sword. You know, you have to be really careful with this energy and be very, very discerning with it also. Okay, so hold space for one another as you're building this intuition, and try not to let intuition turn into too many accusations and assumptions, okay? As you know what they say about assumptions. So anyway, until next time, family, I hope this reading has helped you. Continue to vibrate love and vibrate well. Peace.